So let's start making some boilies, some pop-ups even, some of these little critters here. Graham's just sorting all the kit out now as I'm speaking, so what he's got is... I'm not going to go into the specifics, I never even couldn't get that right. I'm not even going to go into the specifics of this because you've got these big sausage guns here, see this? It's a Mad Max type kind of thing, isn't it, Graham?
It is.
We're not using this is a big boy. And then there's machines that do that task as well, that squeeze the bait out into sausages, which we'll see in a minute. So
pneumatic ones.
Pneumatic ones even, pneumatic. So what we're going to do first is going to make a basic pop-up mix from bait stimulants. First, you need a bowl. Then we need some pop-up mix. Generally, Graham, what does pop-up mix consist of?
Two ways of doing it. You can use milk proteins are normally the old way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or you can do these sort of pop-up mixes. Either will have glass balls in there.
Glass balls?
Yeah, filled with air. So basically loads of them.
All right, okay.
And that's sort of where the airball pop-up sort of idea come from.
Ah, that makes sense.
Okay. They use it for fiberglass for boats.
Ah.
So boats float because they've got these things in there.
Right.
Or obviously use cork balls or cork dust.
Are they digestible? But they pass them through, don't they? They do digest the boil.
Yeah, I mean theoretically, it's a hook bait, so they're never going to digest it. So.
Okay, fair enough.
It's only a hook bait we're doing.
So what we're doing first and foremost?
Oil. Hemp oil.
Hemp oil. So we've got hemp oil there. What
Any
else?
oil, other oils are available.
I brought some eggs in as well, didn't I?
You have?
Eggs. So need eggs as well. Sweet cherry. What else are we looking at? See, it's quite interesting, really, isn't it?
I think we should stick really with
the basics.
This is what we should sort of stick with. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do a one egg mix.
Well, I'm going to do one egg mix.
Okay.
One. Should we do sesame seeds straight?
Yes. 45ml egg.
A 45ml round chucky egg. Is that right, Graham?
Yeah. 45ml.
45ml chucky egg.
That's just if you're making loads of boilies. If you measure how big one egg is, then you sort of know how much your mix is. So.
Did you like that? So professional.
Yeah, a bit Jamie. It says 5 to 10ml for a kilo, so we're going to go 5ml of that.
5ml, and we have measuring implements. No, just...
You can either use these sort of ones, or we use...
Oh, look at that, you see how quick you put that in there without spilling a drop. You've seen it, didn't you? Look at that, Are you ready? Graham's worried about smelling a bait travelling all the way back to Birmingham.
Have you noticed? I've changed my top.
He's changed his top. Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna rub all bait down the back of his hands so
there's loads of different ways of doing it. There's, if it's small measures, you can use little tippets.
Seen that?
Like that. So you just squeeze it in, take the bait, put it out, or use small syringes or bigger syringes. Okay. I'll put a couple of drops of that in because it never goes amiss.
Couple of drops. Is this on a drop type system?
Yeah, it'd be a dropper. Yeah.
Oh, it's a dropper. Look, how many?
Just two, because it's very strong.
Can't squeeze this bottle, Graham.
No, it's gas.
Wait. One.
That two.
Two.
That's three, but okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a sweet cherry. I haven't used that before, so we're playing it, going for it. Okay.
We're going for the special moment.
Okay. Most people wouldn't add oil, but I always add.
Because you was talking about oil before, and it's
no, but it's not that. Really, it just makes it. When you're rolling bait, it makes it so much easier. Let's just give it 2.5 ml.
2.5 ml. Look, he has professional spoons. Look at that. Should we just what?
Just put a little bit in.
Oh.
Okay, just put that in. That makes it mix easier.
Graham's diving back out of shot so he don't get splashed with fish oil. Driving all the way back to Birmingham.
It's hemp oil, so it's not a fish. But carry on.
Hemp oil, even. Yeah. It's like real-time stuff. This.
Quality green stuff.
Quality green stuff.
Proper.
So there's a tip. If hemp oil is going to be anything, it has to be green. Doesn't it, Graham?
It does.
Has to be green. If it's
pure.
not green, it's not pure hemp.
That was pure. I actually was there when it was pressed.
Ask any good, what do you call it, Rastafarian, they'll be looking for green.
You've lost me.
It's an hemp oil.
You're on a Mancunian level.
Yeah, it's an hemp oil. Right, what else are we doing now?
Okay, we mix all that up. Give it a beat.
This is where we get the music on the go while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Cue the funky music. Is that enough?
Yeah, that bit.
Because we're not making meringue, are we? Well, that smells quite funky.
So now we need to add a pop-up mix. Slowly.
I need to open it first.
Yes.
Look at that, the moment
No.
of opening it.
This isn't a 50-50 rubbish base mix, it's a,
Professional one.
well no, it's a high protein, it's a protein one, so it's been made with milk.
Okay.
So milks give you amino acids.
Don't,
Tick in the box.
yeah, that's good. And it says, not for human consumption. I'm not human, so I can eat this, can't I?
You're fine, yeah, you'll be no problem.
Comment below if you think Cal's human. Right, how much do you need to put into this?
We need to do it slow and I'll tell you what, I'll add it, you stir it, because you're good at stirring.
I'm good at stirring. Many people have said this.
Or a camera or...
No, there we go, look, it's bright orange, can you see it?
If you wanted to go obviously more washed out,
Oh.
you obviously that's when you start adding white pop-up mix.
Ah, so when you're washed out, you have the white
or-
pop-up mix. Alright, that makes sense.
Well, if you want pink ones, use a pink pop-up.
I'm a Mancunian, we don't do pink. Pink
not.
pound.
Get the rest of the stuff on the sides because you're all wasting it.
God, you're saying Birmingham, you say you don't waste anything in Birmingham,
Don't
do you?
know. Well, yeah. It's all protein.
Go, more. It's getting there slowly. I'm trying to get orange all over Graham.
So I didn't change my trousers.
Didn't change his
Over
trousers.
the top. I decided not to do it myself, I'll let you do it.
See, I'm not getting it on me, I'm being careful,
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it on you.
You haven't picked it up yet.
Right, well, I've got rubber gloves for that, I'm going to use rubber gloves.
So do you think? Come on.
So this is my pop-ups for the year, you can tell, can't you? Not sponsored by myself, by the way.
Well, you are.
Let's go. Are we getting there? See, look, if you get an idea, look, it's getting quite
No, we're not
firm. Not yet, come on. So when's it ready then? Explain when it's ready.
there. I'll show you when it's ready.
You will show me when it's ready. See, Graham now turned into powder. Now he's currently messing with my dough. What are you doing with that, Graham?
That's going to be good enough for you to get out by hand and finish it off by hand.
Right, so we get the dough, as you can see here, and Graham instructs me to get this out and finish it off by hand.
Right.
That's a double entendre.
Bum.
Now, this is
Try and
a-
get everything out of the bowl. And
See, Graham's being tight here now because he didn't want to take this home to him in Birmingham, do you, Graham?
it's all about, you've made it, you might as well make a pop-up mix.
So he's trying to get me everything out of there. Yeah, it's starting to lift, it's getting very sticky. Graham, we're not going to take all out of there. But
Okay, let me just see what the mix is like. When I do pop-up mixes, I tend to do them a little bit softer than I do sort of fish meal.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Okay. What you need to do,
Because fish meal, if you don't know, you need to do it quite hard, don't you?
it goes a bit, you need it a little bit harder than that, but I
Yeah.
think for pop-ups,
I've got disco sock hands.
boom, Okay, we'll leave it in there 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Just so everything can soak around, everything's the same consistency.
Curing process.
So, yeah, just like making bread but different.
And I'm going to do jazz hands.
Okay, so.
In the meantime, Carl's going to go and wash his hands because look at the state of that.
And I'll fire the kettle up.
And he's going to fire up the burner to boil it. So he's going to boil the water ready for the pop-ups when we've done the next step. Excuse me, Graham, don't want to go too close at the back here. Right, now I've got disco hands. Proceed with boiling the water, the oiling of the rolling table.
Yeah, normally because I was coming here, I did actually clean all the tables, which is a rarity.
So there's a little tip for you. Not people know this. So start rolling the base when they made the sausage, put it straight on here. Next thing you know, the mixture is sticking to the rolling table. And you've not thought it through.
Okay, do you want to just run your finger up and down each one of them?
Just clean the finger, yeah, of course, Graham. Just exactly what I want to do. I like physics to be simple, don't you?
We're going to use the small Gardner gun, the cheapest one they do.
Not sponsored by Gardner, by the way.
Not sponsored by. This is a garden table,
not
16
sponsored
mil.
by Gardner, 16 mil, not sponsored by Gardner. Any tables that can be used?
Yeah, they use them small ones, the big ones. I've got the two sizes, and then I've also got the big Shillam ones, which
I've got one of them.
They're proper ones.
I've got one of them.
They're the proper ones. The Shillams are the best.
Right.
But these are perfect for a few kilos here and there. Absolutely spot on.
Right. So we're going back to the bag, which is the bait has been put in the plastic bag for a reason, and that is to help cure it. And a little tip, if you've not done it before. All tips.
Right. 40 mil.
Hopefully this won't go all over my hands.
That's probably about right. That'll probably go in.
As you can see, pop that into there. Look at that. That was quite funky, wasn't it? Mount it into your Schultz gun. That's the correct terminology for it.
That's a Cox's. But, Cox's normally do loads of guns, yeah. No, it's just Cox.
Yeah, but is it not the terminology of Schultz?
No, this is. Everyone calls them Cox's in the trade. That's the big one, and then they have pneumatic ones which are.
So we call them Schultz around here.
Carl's doing is correct. First,
there we go.
You need to put your finger on the edge or put it onto a table and squash it right up to get all of it. I know you did it, yeah. When you do it, squeeze it all out to make sure that it's all fine. You squeeze it right down to get all the air out so that the whole, everything's all the same shape. So when it comes out the same size. Okay. That's spare bit. Yeah, there you go. Put it in there. Gun some away.
This is the romantic bit.
Yeah, nice and steady. Perfect.
Look at them! Like Maltesers, orange ones. Just like my hair. If they had any.
If you get a coconut, if you get like a donut with a hole in the middle, it means you've got too much paste. Right. Obviously if it looks like a dumbbell, you've got too little paste, etc. So if it starts cracking, then things like that are on. But
some dumbbells have got not enough paste in them.
They're like thinner lines, and you might want dumbbells, and that's when you use a thinner line. That hole there on the gun is normally 3/4 the size. This is a 16 mil, so that's probably about 12 mil-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to cut it to the size of whatever it is, but so basically it works out as So if you've do a dumbbell, you might do a 10 mil line and then do it, and then you get a dumbbell shape.
There you go.
Go on, get the rest of them done. Come on.
Graham wants to get home, you see, and I want to watch football later on. It's now Sunday afternoon. Should we just pull some of these and cut them to size? Should we do that?
Yeah, can do. I've got a little cutting tool.
So while you're doing that, recap what we've actually put into the pop-up mix. Pop-up mix. Then we've got 2 drops of the sweetener. And then we've got 5 millilitres of sweet cherry. Egg, 45 gram.
That was only a. You have to if you wanted to do loads of eggs, then you measure them.
Yeah.
So, but I know they're about 45. Okay. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Muzzle on that. Nice and steady. Don't go too fast.
Just take a look.
12 mil.
You can also make dumbbells by changing the size of the actual sausage. So make the sausage a little bit smaller and end up with dumbbells. A little tip for you. Correct. Now, not everybody has got all the equipment for rolling these things, so a lot of the times when I'm at home, I used to use a book. Right? So if you don't have fancy equipment, you can use a book to do this. And you can actually get that good where you can do it by eye. You know, if you squeeze it together a little bit, which I'm doing here now, right, and throw it on, I'll do it in my time, real time now, Cal time. So when I put it in there, I don't tend to put 2 on, I put 1 on at a time and I roll the full length back and forward. When you go full length back and forward, keep on going for a couple of minutes, 15 seconds actually, and then hopefully when you lift it out, when I lift this off here now, you've got bigger dumbbells. No, you're alright. You've got these.
So,
Yep.
one of them was perfectly showing you how, because you've got too much fat on, you've got too much on.
So as you pick them out, you can see, look. Right, ready to boil these up, are we now? We've got some remnants here, a few things that we're not going to actually use, but what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to make a stick out of them, which is basically put it all together, roll it up as a sausage, right, and have it so I can cut it in little sections so you've got some of the flavours can come out. So, do the honours. So while Graham's doing that, I'll do the time, right at the time.
I'll set the time.
How long, Graham? Looking at 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
I'm at 2 minutes. And I'm just going to make this stick now. I'm going to put this in at the same time.
Make sure you keep moving them around, because if not, the tops don't get cooked and the bottoms do, because they're pop-ups.
Like that.
I didn't like that because my timing's going to go all out for you. I don't know idea how long yours will take.
I don't care.
Yours will have to be cooked a little bit longer.
And if the poppets don't come up and you're going to struggle getting a Ronnie rig up, here's the answer. You ready for it? Are you ready? Do you want to see? That'll lift it up. Got a thing? Oh, it's like a golf ball.
We ain't cooking that one.
Half an hour cooking time on that.
But if you, that's what these are quite good for. If you.
Look at that. Look at that. Leave the boil. Let that boil and put that in. Are you ready for this? Want to see it?
No, do it afterwards. Yeah.
Do it afterwards. All right. We'll do that bit afterwards. Just because Graham wants me to do it afterwards.
Only because the boil. These are coming out in 20 seconds.
Childish, aren't we, Graham? I'm very childish. Ready? Slow mo. Ready? Look. Oh, it's doing it. Watch.
suppose you have to be in it to win it, as your dog turd.
The orange poo.
They always go bigger when you boil them, and then they shrink back to size afterwards. Okay.
So the doctor said. Look at them. I haven't got a tub to put them in, you know. 365. They look different. Fishy. Salmon. You're not saying
Oh,
that.
I'm not saying that. If I told you, we'd have to kill it.
Look at that. They're quite buoyant, aren't they? So, that's it. That's your pop-ups. And what would you call these? They need a name.
Cherry Supremes.
Cherry Supremes. Cherry. Should we get the music in on that?
We could. You should.
Yeah. They're quite big then though, Graham, and they will come down.
They swell out and they come back down. The thing is, because it's a milk protein rather than a 50-50 mix with glassine, when you roll it's not quite, they get a little bit lively.
Right.
In the trade you say it gets a little bit lively. If it's a really cheap mix they'll roll really easy and whack them through.
Yeah.
When you got milk proteins they react with the hot water and
Expand.
well, it's not just expand. They're not always the right shape, and the shapes. Just because a pop-up won't be perfectly round, it's probably because it's made of milk protein, not just like a carb mix with the glass beads in. So.
Right. So a better quality pop-up doesn't isn't always round.
Yeah. Just because it's not round doesn't mean it's a bad pop-up.
Tip of the day from Graham. He knows, don't you, Graham? Apparently so. He's very modest. Right, so that's it. They're now gonna shrink a bit like a naked man in winter. Well, that's another story. Enjoy the videos and like and subscribe, press that bell button, and
Any questions, ask.
be nice to Graham.